Hurricane Helene is expected to make landfall later today.
A government shutdown temporarily averted.
In Dallas, police will have access to new training facilities.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining ntTV News at Noon. I'm Andy Scott.
And I'm Cleopatra Navionga. Congress last night passed short-term funding that extends the budget of the government just a few more months, just a week before the deadline. CNN's John Lornick has more.
Washington, D.C. will be keeping the lights on for at least a little while longer.
We should all be very glad that we won't have a painful shutdown, but let's also remember the pattern we saw play out here yet again, so that perhaps we can fully avoid another pointless repeat.
The bill approved by the House and Senate was a continuing resolution which funds the government until December 20th.
We are where we are. As short-term as we are, I wish we weren't here.
In other words, it's a temporary 3-month solution.
While continuing resolutions are never ideal, none of us like them, it's not a way to run a railroad, it allows Congress to continue serving the American people through the election.
While some House Republicans, 82 to be exact, voted against Speaker Mike Johnson's bill,
he was willing to give up everything to avoid a shutdown.
It passed through and then was approved by the Senate by a vote of 78 to 18. President Joe Biden applauded Congress for, quote, avoiding a costly government shutdown.
We will find bipartisan common ground with our Republican colleagues on any issue whenever and wherever possible in order to make life better for the American people, deliver real results, and solve problems for hardworking American taxpayers.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
The bill includes over $200 million in additional funding for the Secret Service, but not the SAVE Act, a piece of legislation which would focus on stopping non-citizens from voting, something that's already illegal.
New York Mayor Eric Adams was indicted on charges alleging bribery, fraud, and taking illegal campaign contributions. Prosecutors allege that Adams accepted tens of thousands of dollars in free flights and upgrades, stays at luxury hotel suites and other amenities, and took steps to cover up his acts. The mayor said that he wouldn't resign.
Yesterday, Helene strengthened from a tropical storm to a hurricane as it continues barreling towards Florida. It's currently a Category 2, but it's expected to pick up strength and speed as it approaches the Big Bend region of Florida and other southern eastern states. CNN's Maribel Gonzalez has more.
Across Florida, a sense of urgency as Hurricane Helene nears.
I mean, rather be safe than sorry, right?
Preparations underway as Helene gains strength over the record warm Gulf of Mexico. The monstrous hurricane slated to slam into Florida's Big Bend coast Thursday evening, bringing with it dangerous winds, flooding, and potentially life-threatening storm surges.
When you're talking about 120, 125 mile an hour, potentially in Tallahassee, certainly on the coast as that makes landfall, those are not numbers that we've seen in recent years.
Well, we've got to get prepared for the storm.
Mandatory evacuations issued for thousands of residents, nearly the entire state under alert.
You know, but it's best to be prepared for the unknown, because if you're prepared, you can manage it better. Any crisis, much better.
At this sandbag location, all hands on deck. In this time of emergency, those serving time in Pasco County's correctional system.
Hi, ma'am, you're all set, okay?
Now serving others.
Helping like today with sandbags and really focusing on the residents of the community that are elderly or infirmed or, need some of assistance.
A couple years ago, I had to do it myself and I have a bad back, so it wasn't easy. So yes, I'm very thankful.
In Steinhatchee, Florida, I'm Maribel Gonzalez.
This breeze has me ready to pull out my Uggs and fall-ready cardigan.
Yeah, I'm sweater ready, and my Halloween costume is already in my cart. Let's take it over to Aaron Erie for the weather.
'Tis autumn goes the song, and just like on cue, Texas weather dropped just a little bit right at the first day of fall. That theme continues today, taking a look at our current conditions. It's about 78 degrees out right now, but it feels a little bit more like 80. The wind is taking the edge off of that temperature at 8 miles per hour, but as we move into this evening, after the sun sets, we're going to set into 76 degrees, and the temperature is going to feel about the same. Moving into tomorrow, we're going to move back into that more summery weather, and it's going to be 79, and it's going to feel a little bit more like 80. That's all I have for you guys for First Look. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Aaron. Coming up, Dallas Police is going to have a new place to train its officers.
And how local voter roles are being challenged, we've got what you need to know.
Craving something fresh, flavorful, and made just for you? Look no further than Avesta, your go-to destination for a delicious, full-service dining experience. Dive into our customizable omelets, expertly crafted by our talented cook Jonathan, who guarantees every bite is perfection. All our dishes are handmade, prepared with only the freshest ingredients. Explore our assembly line where you can choose from any of our globally inspired dishes, or customize your plate. It's that easy. And let's not forget dessert. Indulge your sweet tooth with treats from Clark Bakery. With convenient payment methods including card or flex, it's the perfect dining spot for any occasion. Quench your thirst with our wide selection of drinks. Just hand your drinking card to our friendly waiter, and they'll bring your beverage of choice right to your table. When you're done savoring every last bite, our attentive staff will whisk away your tray. Enjoy the peaceful ambiance as you dine in, or use our takeout option for a meal on the go. Avesta.
All right, look up here. 1, 2, 3. Mom, Dad, I got it. You're right, Mom. I have.
The City of Dallas could pay just $1 to lease land from the University of North Texas system for a new police training facility. According to the contract, it will be a 40-year lease and will be using another $20 million in state grants and $70 million from public and private partnership funds to complete this project. According to the City of Dallas, this training facility is much needed because many police officers are moving to the suburbs and other areas. This contract is slated for approval during the City Council meeting this Wednesday.
A handful of people in North Texas are responsible for challenges to thousands of voter registrations, putting extra work on election staff who already update the voter polls regularly, according to county officials. There are similar challenges being made throughout the state and across the nation. Experts say that a driving force behind many of these challenges is a conservative nonprofit based in Houston called True the Vote. Many have described this organization to have baseless theories about election fraud. True the Vote has led to the charge to clean the voter polls, although election officials say that already happens daily.
I don't think Texas is quite ready to let up on the heat yet.
Yes, everything is bigger, better, and hotter in Texas. Let's see what Aaron Erie has for the rest of the week.
You're absolutely right, Andy. Taking a look at our current conditions across North Texas, it is in the mid-80s right now, but Graham tops us out at 85, and we stay right in that zone. As you can see, 84, 83, those are going to be the main temperatures across North Texas. But as we move into our state map, we can see that it does get just a little bit warmer. El Paso is going to be the warmest over there at 92. Amarillo is at 87, and then Austin and Houston also keep us up towards the top at 88 and 87. For the rest of Texas, it's going to be staying in that mid-80s theme. Denton sits at 84 right now. But let's take a look at our 7-day forecast where we can see the weather does warm up for the rest of the week. Friday, we're going to be at 87 and 61. There's a very little chance of rain throughout the next 7 days. But as we move on through the week, the temperatures will go up. Tuesday, we're going to hit the top at 91. Our low is going to be 61. But that fall weather does stay concurrent as our lower temperatures do seem to stay in the lower 60s. That's all I have for you today for weather. Back to you both at the desk.
Last week, the city of Denton confirmed that the manager of animal services, Mindy Henry, was released from her job. She was hired back in March of last year. Prior to employment with the city of Denton, she was employed as the animal services manager with Rutherford from late 2021 to early 2023. This follows the euthanization of Gunner, who was put down before the 72-hour stray hold period was up.
Yesterday, it was announced that the Lake Dallas Animal Shelter will be permanently closing its doors this Monday. This comes after the Lake Dallas City Council claimed that their budget has tightened, resulting in the difficult decision to close the shelter. The closure, according to the Lake Dallas City Manager, Luke B. Olson, will save taxpayers $200,000 over the next year with the goal of redirecting the money to essential city services. Before the animal shelter closes, all animal adoptions will be free. So if you're looking to adopt, now may be a good time to do so.
Coming up, Denton County is going to look at how it can best benefit drivers.
And ntTV's daily Hawa Natu Sharif checked out a new spot on Fry. We'll see about it later.
Good evening, my name is Amanda Hasbell and I'm joining you here today in the Union Parking Garage. Today we're going to be going over how to drive safely in the parking garage. Let's go see. Oh my god, this girl just got hit by a car. Let's go see what happened. Ma'am, are you okay? Did you see that lady hit me with a car? Yeah, we did. I got it all on video. Oh my god. Let's go over here and talk about how we can prevent that. Yeah, not the hospital. Well, right now we're going to ask you a couple questions on how we can drive safely in the parking lot. What are ways that we can be aware of our surroundings? Oh, we can look both ways. Jenna, also, how about putting the distractions away?
Yes, just like our phones, turning our music down, and also not focusing on our passengers.
Where can you get information on how to get a parking pass?
Transportation.unt.edu.
If you park in a garage, make sure you pay on the app or look for further instructions on how you should pay.
And remember, no pass, no park. Let's all try to keep our Mean Green community safe.
Remember, we're all in this together.
Drive safe.
If you have ever been stuck in I-35 traffic, listen up, because Denton County will be hosting a town hall meeting to discuss transportation needs and gather the community's feedback. Residents will be able to participate in an online survey about transportation issues and needs in the county, as well as add an online marker point on an interactive map to mark specific location issues. This meeting is scheduled from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Denton County Elections Administration Building. The current thoroughfare plan was adopted in 2017. However, Denton County wants to update it due to development patterns and market conditions. Speaking of driving, finding parking on campus today was a nightmare.
That's why I take the bus. Our segment anchor Madeline McQuarrie has the story on how you can get around campus on a budget.
Thanks, y'all. To enjoy everything North Texas has to offer, you have to make sure you know where you're going. I attended a transportation on a budget workshop here at UNT, created by UNT's First Generation Success Center and Student Money Management Center. I have the details on affordable transportation to help you live positively North Texas. We apologize for the technical difficulties. You can find the First Generation Success Center in the Union in Suite 376, and the Student Money Management Center in the Eagle Student Services Center in Suite 201. That's all for me. Back to y'all at the desk.
Get ready for 31 days of Halloween here in Denton. For several months, the city has been teasing the Halloween celebrations, and it's finally almost here. In a social media post on Thursday, Denton revealed the full lineup for the month of October. I personally cannot wait to go to the scary take on Denton's iconic cherry orchid. If you want to see the entire month's lineup and keep an eye on updates, visit dentonshalloween.com.
Cleopatra, I am starving. I need to eat after this show.
I agree. Let's hand it over to Hawanatu Sharif to see what restaurant we should go to.
Thanks, guys. This past week, I had the chance to visit the new storefront on Fry Street, Brooklyn Dogs. I sampled their menu and got to know the story behind the fresh new spot. Here's how it went. Sorry for the technical difficulties right now. And if you're looking to join the team behind these delicious dogs, Brooklyn Dogs is currently hiring. Just shoot them an email at contact@brooklyndogs.com. Back to you guys at the desk.
The Mean Green really sharpened their talons in preparation for this game.
I hope our support continues to be the wind beneath their wings. Let's take it over to our Eagle expert, Marvin.
Thanks, you two. Coming up, I've got the details about the NBA legend's retirement and a preview of this weekend's match up on the Gridiron. Stay with us.
The do's and don'ts of the Pole Rec Center. See that man over there? Please do not hog weights. Instead, do this. Another important part is having an attentive spotter. See, here is an example of a non-attentive spotter. Instead, do this. Now we head to the track, which should be pretty easy, just it's important to pay attention to the way the track goes. Remember to wipe down the equipment after you're done using it. The towels are provided by the gym, so it's pretty easy to wipe down the equipment when you are done. Thank you for using the Pole Recreation Center.
And now we return to Fabric of Passion.
Oh, Hector, it will be so hard for us to part, but we must.
But, my love, what did I do? I thought we were meant to be together forever.
I am so disheartened to say that you're just not in style anymore. But you will be, to someone else, in a better place.
You're gonna shred me?
No.
I'm donating you to one of the many clothing donation boxes available on campus. There is one in the Union by the Syndicate and one on Union Circle Drive.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? I'm gonna be someone's new shirt.
I thought you'd be more distressed.
Oh, absolutely not. It was cramped in your closet anyways.
Maybe you would like to be shredded after all.
Earlier today, Derrick Rose is calling it a career. After 16 seasons in the NBA, according to Bleacher Report, Derrick Rose took it to Instagram to announce his retirement, posting, quote, "The psychological assumption automatically provides the means to fulfill the dream desire." Rose walks away from the sport being the youngest NBA player to be awarded the MVP award and being a former #1 draft pick back in 2008. This Saturday, North Texas Mean Green will be facing Tulsa Golden Hurricane, looking to advance their record to 4-1. North Texas coming from a dominant win against the Wyoming Cowboys. North Texas show them folks in Tulsa how it's done in Texas. That's all from me. Back to the main desk.
When I say cold, crisp, and delectable, what comes to mind?
Ooh, key lime pie. Let's go to Marisa Bender for more on this tart treat.
Thanks, guys. It's National Key Lime Pie Day here at UNT, and you can celebrate by getting key lime pie ice cream here at the Mean Greens Cafe. It's the one time they'll have it on the menu, so make sure you don't miss out on this sweet treat that I guarantee will brighten your day. I can't wait to finish my ice cream after the show. However, that's all for me, so back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Marisa. You know, I might run and get myself a slice after the show. Thanks for watching ntTV News at noon.
Join us again tonight at 6 here on North Texas Television.